All right, here with Justin Pugh, coach of the Summers County Bobcats. And I know, Justin, you didn't get the job too long ago, but congratulations. Welcome to the coaching fraternity here. First of all, what you're a local guy. What made you want to apply for this job? I know you coached before, but at the middle school level. Just talk about your progression.
Well, it's kind of twofold, Dave. It's I wanted to give back to the community that gave me so much. Playing here, going to school here, raising my family here. I wanted to improve upon the people that come before me and continue to build this school back to where it used to be. And then the second one is these kids. I have a teaching degree, so taught here, middle school and high school, and these kids are special. And sometimes they get overlooked because we're such a small area. But it's important to me that these kids have the best opportunities moving forward. So that's my reason for coming here, coming back home, because this is home, and I want to make this place respectable and stand out once again.
You were a middle school coach here.
I was. I coached middle school ball for 10 years, three seasons as assistant. I had 8 seasons as a head coach here. We were successful. Out of the 8 years, we made the championship game 5, won it 3. But that's not what I hang my hat on, Dave. I hang my hat on the victories off the field, seeing the young kids mature and grow and be community leaders that have come through. I mean, I can name guys, for days. I can talk about Tucker Lilly and Christian Pack and Timmy Persiani. All those guys, and Andrew Richmond. You name them. The last few years coming through here, some good men have turned out of this program, and I was happy to be a part of their journey. You
were able to send them up to Summers County to play high school football. How excited are you to get some of these guys you coached in the previous? You coached all these guys.
Yeah, I mean, words can't describe how excited I am. I mean, when Dr. Green, told me that I had received a recommendation for this job, it was a dream come true. This is something I had wanted to do since I graduated high school down here. Had a lot of good coaching mentors. So getting these guys back and continuing our journey, and they know my system. They know what I expect, my expectations on and off the field. So it's like a homecoming,
What kind of offense and defense? Will you change things up from where they were in the past, or what are you planning? Every coach likes to implement their own stuff. What stuff will be Justin Pew stuff?
Okay, so I am going to build upon the last couple regimes. I was here for Norman Farley and Nate Tanner and Chris Vickers, and I didn't get a coach alongside Josh. But all those things, I'll grab pieces of that and incorporate it to what I did. We're gonna have a dynamic backfield without divulging too much information. Keep some things under my hat. We're gonna do some things that I found that worked for this group of kids. Like we've talked about, we had some dynamic individuals on the field at a lot of different positions. So I'm going to try to put them in the best situation offensively to get as many people with the ball in their hand. And on defense, we're going to try to play hard-nosed football. As you know, we're a small school, so all these kids will be playing both ways.
And it is a small school. Your first schedule won't be an easy one. I mean, you added teams like Greenbrier East, which is still 3A, but a very large 3A school now in the new reclassification. You've got Independence, which has been in the in the state championship game 2 of the last 3 years,
yes,
won a state championship, semifinals last year. I mean, it's not an easy schedule.
It is not. And
Westside, another very good team.
Yeah, I mean, I know Coach Lilly at Independence has got a real good thing going over there, and that Cole Camp mentality that he champions, and I have the utmost respect for what he's done over there. And of course, Greenbrier East, coming up through, we played their feeder schools sometimes, and Coach Stewart, when he coached East Middle over there, a lot of respect for those kids. And I don't know Westside's new coach, but I saw their trajectory last year, and they continue to grow. Definitely putting an asterisk beside that game. It's a game to watch. But, I mean, we have a tough schedule, and, I mean, local competition, local rivalry, so to speak. I mean, we open up with Pikeview, which, I mean, Battle of the Bluestone is what they've dubbed it. And
we didn't even talk about Greenbrier West and Jameson Road, which
No,
played in the
so-
last two single-A state
Yeah.
championship
yeah,
games.
and that's growing up here, West and James Monroe have always been solid programs, and they always put out good talent and a good product on the field. It's not going to be an easy road, but I know that with my staff and this group of kids that we have, we're going to face every challenge head on, and they're going to put their best foot forward.
What do you think are attainable goals for your first year? I mean, this is a playoff team, and you did lose some outstanding players like Brandon Isaac. He got some receivers and linemen, but you got some great players back. You talked about dynamic players. What are attainable goals?
I think, honestly, Dave, that if we can go into this season being completely bought in which this summer has been fantastic. We've had some kids show up that didn't play last few years and got the core group back, and we're watching things grow. We're on the cusp of doing something great, and my expectations are not low. I have very high expectations with this young group of men. I feel like if we don't have a first round playoff team, that we have stumbled along the way. We've had injury bug hit us. But I think that this team could do something in Summers County history that hasn't been done in a while. And I'd like to be able to potentially host a game here in the postseason. I know some people might say that's delusions of grandeur and high hopes, but I know the heart of these young men, and they want to make this county proud. So I think that going 6-4, matching what we did last year down here, should be our mark. But I think these young men can shoot over that mark as we get down this.
Would be a double-A school this year. Do you like that move? Not like that move, or?
Well, that's what we've talked. We are a single-A size school, being kind of forced to play double-A. But no matter
proximity to the county seat, I guess.
Yeah, due to that, it has nobody's direct fault. It's just the way that the cards fell, and with the schedule, with the class move, we can't change that, Dave. Right. And that's just God's plan for us, and we're going to take it in stride.
Let's talk a little bit about you graduated from Summers County. What year?
I graduated in 2010 down here, and went straight into helping Wayne Ryan coach middle school football down here when Matt was enrolled here, and been coaching ever since.
You coached some on the high school level too as an assistant?
I went
while being the head coach?
While I was doing the middle school.
How many years did you have the middle school job? Since
I was
out of college?
I was an assistant for Wayne Ryan for 2 years, the fall of 10 and 11. And then I was an assistant under Adam Reinhardt for a season. And after that, for the next 8 seasons, it was my program at the middle school. But in that time, I coached some high school baseball, and I traveled with the high school team under Josh Houchins and Norman Farley, and then with Nate Tanner, all guys that I look up to and learned a lot from, and still in contact with on occasion. But through all that journey, it's been hometown roots and letting God lead me. I am an evangelist on my weekends. I preach. I teach Sunday school. I travel in pulpit field. So God is a huge part in what I do, and I let Him lead me in the decisions that I make. And some people would have gotten down in all the times that I was quote unquote not granted the opportunity to coach here until this year. But that's God's plan, and I'm here right now for a reason and a purpose.
Well, with that you can't go wrong.
That's right.
Hey, I appreciate the time, or Justin, sorry. Appreciate the time, and good luck this season.